Hey guys, it's Ishmael from Conjured Realm. So in today's video, I wanted to go over how to manifest more money, how to manifest more abundance in your life. This is a very popular topic. Second will be SP, but in yesterday's video, that's what I taught you guys. But today, we're gonna be talking about something else I constantly always get questions about when I'm coaching clients. Friends ask a lot, is how do I manifest more money? Now for me, growing up, like I said in my first video of this channel, I grew up with a lot of money resistance, money limiting beliefs. And that's normal because coming from a family where we weren't rich, we just always had enough to get things what we wanted once or twice a year, but everything else would go to bills, food, clothes when we need it, things like that. It was never any excess for us to go on trips or anything like that. You know, and you sort of grow up with that type of mentality that you have to cut corners here, cut corners there, save here, do this, do that, to not spend too much. Or something that's very popular I hear a lot with clients, and even myself growing up, I always was told money is something you have to work hard for. And it wasn't until I started getting more into quantum physics, law of attraction, law of assumption, that I realized that that was not the case. So I can say now very easily and happily that money is constantly in abundance for me. I can have anything I want. Everything I've always wanted is currently just literally a decision away. I can have something, you know, by just going to the store and getting it. I don't have to second guess it. I don't have to make sure my bills are paid first. I can just, you know, happily afford it. And that's kind of what I want to teach you guys also, because money is abundant for everyone. You don't have to cut corners always. You don't have to, you know, feel like certain types of people can have things and you can't. So yeah, that's what we're going to learn today. Okay, so one of the main things you need to find out when manifesting money is you need to write out or recognize your limiting beliefs when it comes to finances. Okay, an exercise that I have people do a lot with coaching is I will have them get a piece of paper. On one column to the left, write all your limiting beliefs, and then on the right side you will write out the opposite in a positive, you know, way. But it's important to recognize your limiting beliefs with money and finances, because these limiting beliefs is what holds us back. They are what keeps us at what our minimum amount of money that we think we deserve and what our maximum amount of money we think we deserve. So there are some people who in their bank accounts, they cannot see themselves having below a certain amount of money, and as well as the amount you subconsciously believe you cannot go above. Take me for example, a couple years back, for some weird reason, I never saw my bank account going less than $600. And so I feel like that was always the sweet spot, my minimum I always had in my bank account. And then in the same breath, I also never saw myself having more, you know, than $1,300 in my bank account. But through these teachings and what I've learned, I've significantly changed that. I can now say that, you know, not bragging or anything, but it's more now because I've learned to adapt my mentality. I've learned to accept money as abundant. It's not scarce in any way. There's enough money literally to go around for everyone. But for the very first thing I want you to do is you need to identify your money blocks. What is it about money that you feel like is holding you back? What are some assumptions you already have in place about money? Okay, because depending on those blocks, you need to counteract them with a positive affirmation. Those blocks will keep you from achieving greater money goals in the future or, you know, going forward. So it's important that you take care of those and you start to counteract them. So I have a technique that I like using. Well, it's not really a technique, but it's like a strategy that I like to use when I feel like I've counteracted a lot of my blocks, but maybe I might be missing some and I'm not realizing it. I will do something called blanket affirmations, and they cover a whole set range of things. So you don't have to make an affirmation for one thing at a time. This covers everything. You know, some that I use are money is constantly in abundance for me. Because I work with clients I use, people love to pay me, and I always have more than enough than what I know what to do with. Okay, those are just some examples. You can interchange them to what you like, but be sure if you're using blanket affirmations, use affirmations that cover a wide range of blocks, right? Also, something else that people I see get stuck on a lot is having debt. They want to manifest more money, but they don't want to at the same time because they don't want to pay off debt. So one thing I learned about debt is you should not see debt as anything wrong. Just take it as it's giving you an opportunity and more time to pay for something. Okay? Once I started to see debt like that, I was able to assist a lot of my clients get rid of their debt a lot easier and a lot faster. Do not be scared of debt if it's not something that's like life or death. I always tell my clients that never, at least for me, this is what works. I never make intentions to eliminate debt. I always intend to have overflow of money. And as a result, debt is reduced, right? Because the more money you have, obviously, you're going to be paying off some of that debt with that money. So it's kind of like obvious that the debt will go down with the more money that you have. So there's not really enough reason to manifest for your debt to go away. Just always manifest for more money. Some of my personal favorite affirmations that I'm currently using is hundreds and thousands of dollars constantly flow to me daily out of thin air. I use that one a lot, and I've used it so much that I've gotten to the point where literally people give me scratch off tickets. When I'm going out places, I will like randomly spot money on the floor. Or like the other day I went thrift shopping and I had to buy some pants. When I look in the pocket of the pants, I was home already. I didn't realize this when I was in the store. There was $35 inside of the pants. So things like that always constantly keep money flowing to you. And like I want to reinstate what I said in my previous video, you don't have to believe your affirmations. You do not have to believe them. Just continue to say them. You do not have to believe them. I know a lot of people get worried. They say that, oh, this feels fake to me. I can't really believe what I'm saying. Well, good thing is you don't have to. You don't have to believe in your affirmations. Just say them. Eventually your mind will recognize this as something that is constant, something that you constantly are saying, and will automatically create it for you, right? That's how our mind works. Because it's something new that you're introducing, your mind is a little hesitant right now, and the thing that talks you out of it is your ego. Your ego will want to fight you on it because it's not something that it recognizes. But once you can get more comfortable with it, it can kind of like slip in through your mind easier. So those are my tips on how to manifest more money. I will be making more money videos in the future. I know this is just like scratching the surface of this topic. It's something that's very talked about with manifesting, and for obvious reasons, you know, you need money to live, you need money to operate and to function as a person. But yeah, I hope those tips can help. I know they definitely helped me and the clients that I coach, so I hope they'll help you. Anyways guys, I will see you in my next video. Happy manifesting.